Good evening. My name is Jim Meisinger, and I'm the principal of Hazel Park High School. I'd like to welcome you to our 1999 commencement. I do hope that you enjoy the evening, and I also hope that you appreciate our ceremony. After commencement is over with, the graduates will be locating on that part of the football field to participate in what has become an annual activity, a tradition, that of throwing their caps. So we would like to invite you to come out onto the football field once the cap throwing activity has been completed. Feel free to come out, join the graduates, intermingle with them, take their pictures or whatever. Also, we would invite you, if you wish, to go on into the building, into our courtyard, where we have a water fountain with running water. It makes for a nice setting for pictures, so you may want to consider that. It will also give you an opportunity to see the decorations for our all-night graduation party. So with that, we'd like to begin our ceremony. During the ceremony, we would ask that you please refrain from smoking. For reasons of comfort and safety, we are asking that you remain seated during the processional and only rise during the opening, closing, and recessional. Thank you.
Will the audience please rise? Welcome parents, teachers, family, friends, and graduates to this special night. Thank you to all of those special teachers and family who have given of themselves to help us succeed. Class of 1999, I congratulate you for reaching this point. As we reflect upon these last 4 memorable years at Hazel Park High School, we think of all the great friendships and all the memories. We are reminded of disappointing, yet also encouraging moments. We recall those times when we've been given back those tests we knew that we failed because we chose to party with our friends, watch TV, or cuddle with that special someone instead of studying the night before. We also have had those days where everything seemed to be going wrong, and as we have walked down that hallway, an unexpected smile and encouraging words turned that day around. It is now time to take all those memories, good and bad, and move on. For some of us, this is the day we have been eagerly anticipating, while for others, it is an understandably frightening moment. Knowing that we must move on from this high school life, we all share a mixture of these emotions. I challenge you to put aside the fear and look at this as a great achievement. We have left our legacy here, and now it is time to take everything that we have gained, go into the world, and succeed. God has placed each one of us here for a special purpose. I encourage you to seek Him and find that purpose for your life. As we go our separate ways, I challenge you to work like you don't need the money, love like you have never been hurt before, and dance like no one is looking. To the class of 99, as we embark upon our separate journeys, I wish you love, happiness, and great success. Thank you.
Would the class of 1999 please be seated? The audience as well. Thank you, Hazel Park staff, for this opportunity and the many others you've provided for us. Thank you, friends, and thank you, family, for being here not just today, but throughout these telling and critical years. I would like to talk about strength this evening. Back in 1995, I, like many others, began the first steps of this journey of which we end tonight. I thought of myself as a fairly strong person. I walked through Hazel Park, attending half my classes, wasting half my time, and eating half my lunches. The one thought that never pierced my thick freshman skull was that I wasn't strong at all, yet I was very weak. See, strength, at least I feel, isn't something you automatically possess. Strength is something that must be earned through a series of accomplishments and earnings. I mean, how could somebody possibly feel like a strong writer if they had never written one good paper? How could any baseball player feel like a strong batter when he struck out every single time? And any student who feels strong by not living up to their responsibilities is blatantly and stunningly lying to themselves. Fortunately, by mere presence in this ceremony, we have all clearly proven our strengths of responsibility and scholarship. Many, however, do not fully understand the high school's difficult process and can't actually perceive how immense this accomplishment really is for all of us. And for those of them who don't fully understand, allow me to enlighten them. Roughly 6 out of 10 of our 1999 class is not present today. Now sure, it shows their weakness, but it also proves clearly our strength. We were the first in a generation that were, by the masses, almost expected to fail. On paper, 197 out of 400 looks like a poor turnout. Unfortunately, all of the Engler-ish powers that be see is what's on paper. But instead of us having 400 students in funny hats who hardly appreciate this accomplishment, We have a handful of students in funny hats who should truly take full pride in what it is that they have done. Proof? We have made it through 720 days of classes, conflicts, schedule changes, corrections, assignments, homework, difficult classes, difficult choices, lost work, lost friends, lost relationships, and so unfortunately, lost lives. We have endured threats of violence, bomb threats, and connection hour. Anybody, anywhere, who doubts the difficulty of high school is sadly and very mistaken. The class motto this year includes the phrase, "Accept tomorrow for what it can be." I instead say, "Celebrate tomorrow for what it will be." You can't just accept your future and your dreams. And when I think about what I will accomplish in the future, I celebrate it. By doing so, I grow more confident and determined to achieve my dreams. So I tell you all to celebrate the future as an obligation to achieve your dreams. And the more you think about the good of your dreams, the more you will desire them. And over time, the better your odds of achieving them will become. All that aside, this class has something a little extra. These students have an almost unspoken relationship between each other. Sure, we all have our closest friends, but one thing I've noticed is that, minus a few burning hatreds here and there, any two seniors can quickly spark up conversation. Even without the yearbooks, field day shirts, signatures, and letters, awards, medals, etc., we'll obviously have something that's far more important: a 4-year lifetime of experience, skills, smarts, success, memories, and strength beyond strength, which can never be taken from us. This class of 1999 has certainly shown all exactly what it is that we can do. If anything is to be remembered at all, just one thing: never doubt your ability to succeed. We've all begun the process of success already, and with that, we've proven ourselves academically, responsibly, and scholastically, and have proven our strength to do well. We have already fulfilled the key ingredients of true personal success. So get ready to celebrate, class of 1999. You've earned it. Don't just celebrate this accomplishment. Don't just celebrate your great personal achievements. And don't even just celebrate because of the year that it is, but also celebrate the fact that Prince is done making music. Thank you.
Round members from the class of 99, please join us now. Okay, get this pitch, you guys. Hi, boy Sky, go. Let me hear your pitch. Go. guys. That's your stuff. The best. Good job. Good job. Nice job. Nice job. Thank you. Goodbye.
Have we got all the goes out of our system now? Good evening. Pleasure to be here this evening. I think that was a great performance by our high school choir, the band, and I'd really like to compliment Rebecca and Jim for the fine job that they did in representing the class of '99. Graduates, could I ask you to stand for a few minutes, please? Obviously, we're here to honor you and your accomplishments this year, but I hope you'll join me in saying thanks to the folks in the stand that are responsible for some of the support and activities that have gotten you to this point. Let's say thanks to them. Be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you, parents. And I've been thinking, 33 years ago tonight, I graduated from high school myself. There's certainly been a lot of miles, a lot of smiles, and a lot of trials for me since then. And I've thought a lot about what I could say to you, the graduates, before you leave Hazel Park for good as a student. I tried to remember what I felt as a student myself, eagerly awaiting this next phase in my life. But actually, it's been quite hard, not only because it's so long ago, but because the times are so different. I remember my parents and other adults saying how difficult it was for youth in my time, and so it is for you. Darkness spreads across the earth here. For me, there was the Vietnam War. There was racial conflicts, political fighting and bickering. There was the Vietnam War. There was poverty, inflation, political assassinations, and the Vietnam War. Well, the Vietnam War was certainly a biggie for me in my life at that time, and I'm sure there's biggies for you right now. Just think, Mom and Dads, the majority of these students were born in 1981. They can only really remember well one president. They have no meaningful recollection of the Reagan era. Probably most of them don't remember or know that he'd been shot. They were preteens when the Gulf War was waged. They were only about 10 when the Soviet Union broke apart. And they know the Cold War only from history lessons. They're too young to remember the space shuttle exploding, as I'm sure you and I do so vividly. Their lifetime has included AIDS, but most likely they never had a polio shot. Bottle caps for them have always been screw-offs. Somehow appropriate, perhaps. They probably never owned a record player, and even Atari predates them. They may have heard of 8-track tapes, but the chances are they never really listened to them like you and I did. Most of them have never seen a TV that only has 13 channels, let alone being black and white, no remote control, and only gets its signal from antenna on the roof of the house. Popcorn's always been something they cooked in microwaves. They never saw Larry Bird play, except maybe in highlight films. and the only championship team from Detroit that they remember won a Stanley Cup. So, graduates, what can this child of the 60s offer to the last graduating class of the 90s? Well, I have two themes that I want to speak about for just a couple minutes. The first is I'd like to encourage you to always remember your dreams. As I mentioned some of the past historical events and the people, many of us older adults may have realized how much has passed, and seemingly so quickly. Change is coming at an amazing rate, and I don't think it's going to change. I had the opportunity in the past several weeks to meet with a number of the graduates. Most of those I spoke with seemed to have definite plans for the immediate future. Some of you, however, are still trying to figure out what to do with your life. Having a definite goal is so important. You know, a number of years ago, one of the big Ivy League schools found that only 3% of its graduates from college had written goals. They did a 25-year follow-up study, and they found that, interestingly enough, those 3% had a combined net worth that exceeded the other 97%. Now, money isn't everything. But the impact of establishing written goals period, but especially written goals, is so powerful that you should consider starting a goal list for life tomorrow or today if you don't already have one. I would urge you to start with a list of 50 things that you'd like to do before you die. And I'd encourage you to keep it close and check off items as you've been able to accomplish them. Now, when you start, 50, very honestly, is going to seem like a lot. But as you write them down, remember, this is a list for your life. So put down the things you'd really like to do. You'll be amazed how many of them you can actually accomplish. If you finish the list, you can start a new one and maybe put on some things that are a little more stretching or challenging. Maybe the list will include places that you'd like to see. You know, far away is really only far away if you don't go there. Maybe it'll include people that you want to get to know. Perhaps even some of your family you'd want to get to know better. It may include things you want to accomplish or things that you wish to own. Whatever it is, if it's part of your dream, put it down on the list. If you will do this, you'll learn a lot about yourself. It will represent what's important in life to you and what you hope to accomplish, which is something I can assure you that not a lot of people really know. Earl Nightingale is an old radio commentator, and he produced a tape that's called The Strangest Secret. It's one of my favorites. I listen to it in my car quite often when I'm driving. And The Strangest Secret is what he gives is a message of the secret to success. And that secret is you become whatever you think about all the time. You become whatever you think about all the time. I absolutely believe this is true. Having a written list will keep you thinking about the things that you want to do in life. Long ago, Henry David Thoreau said, "If a man advances confidently in the direction of his dreams, to live the life he has imagined, he will meet with a success unexpected in common hours." Go for your dreams. Don't settle for the lottery. The second topic I would like to speak about is character. Character is something made up of those principles and values that give your life direction, give it meaning and depth. These constitute your inner sense of right and wrong and are based not on laws or rules, but on who you are. They include traits such as integrity, honesty, courage, fairness, generosity. The reality of these traits is really tested again and again by the hard choices you will have to make in life. For example, wrong is simply in doing wrong, not in getting caught. There's no right way to do the wrong thing. Yet some people wonder if inner values really matter anymore. After all, having so many prominent Americans, whether they be athletes, politicians, or business leaders, succeeded in every visible way despite their many public transgressions. This question really demonstrates a quandary of our modern American life. Many have come to believe that the only things we need for success are talent, energy, and personality. But history has taught us that over the long haul, who we are as a person and as a people is more important than what we appear to be. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is liking what you get. Make sure that as you live your life, you live to be happy and not just successful. Do things you'll be proud of when you're old. I once read that the difference between school and life was that in school, you were taught a lesson and then you were given the test. In life, you're frequently given the test that'll teach you a lesson. Take a look at the things you plan to accomplish, and you'll see what I meant when I said that the list would tell you a lot about yourself. Where are your values? What's important to you? Who do you want to be and why? Some of you probably don't realize the Hazel Park School District was founded 115 years ago. In 1884, a group of farmers living in this area. Some of you plan to go to college, some into the military, some of you are going directly to work, and some of you, as I said, are still trying to figure out what you want to do. Whatever your choice, you are now a part of a legacy, part of a long chain of graduates who have and will leave their mark on the world. I hope that you work to make all of your dreams come true, and I'm counting on you to continue to develop and demonstrate a character that will continue to define Hazel Park as a fine and worthy school and community. My congratulations and best wishes to each and every one of you. Good luck and go Vikings.
Mr. Anker, Superintendent of our schools, Mr. Atkins, President of the Board of Education, members of the board, parents, grandparents, relatives, friends of the seniors, I am pleased to announce that each one of these seniors has met the requirements for graduation from our high school. Before I read the first name and the first diploma is presented, I would ask that all of you please hold your applause until all of the names have been read. If we clap individually for each senior, it will prolong the evening. Also, it might prevent us from hearing the next name that is read. At the very end, it is traditional that we clap for everyone, and at that time you may do so heartily. Van Adam. Jennifer Amos. Jennifer Anderson. Olivia Aberhart. Hillary Beverlin. Heather Biwak. Becky Bogdan. Joy Christine Bowen. Rachel Bradley. Melissa Brokenshire. Nanette Buckley. Karen Bernstein. Christopher Allen. Alan Bonham. Nathan Becker. Mark Francis Bittinger. Patrick Blundy. Brandon Callie. Scott Carbon. Mark Colley. Jimmy Collins. James Cornell. Jesse Cross. Jeff Dunn. Holly Carr. Holly Castor. Nicole Charles. Crystal Renee Cheney. Angela Chevalier. Joy Clark. Stacy Clave. Brandy Coleman. Jennifer Cormier. Brandy Crouch. Ginger Cullifer. Teresa Tchaikovsky. John Dutkevich. Eddie Farley. Roger Fletcher. Matthew Fortin. Paul Fraley. Luke Fresh. Sadim Gabriel. Pete Garbowski. Tommy Gilden. Dave Glover. Joseph Golden III. Matthew Goodell. Melissa Dubrow. Melissa Dyke. Autumn Eberhardt. Elizabeth Ebert. Misty Felix. Jenny Fisher. Jessica Franklin. Donna Garbula. Jenny Gayhart. Sarah Goldtree. Tara Lee Gould. Jessie Lynn Hackman. Donnie Green. Robert Gregory. Nicholas Griesbeck. Jason Gustella. Christopher Ferguson. James Haggard. Randall Hahn. Scott Hanna. Kenneth Sutherland. Eric Hess. Joseph Hobart. Matthew Holdwick.
Chanel Hallwick. Jamie Hallinan. Laura Halsey. Brandy Halderman. Rachel Hardy. Molly Harrison. Jennifer Heron. Sarah Iannotti. Jennifer Jardine. Samantha Johnsonball. Desiree Johnstone. Gil Lynch. Tam Hong. Jim Hormez. Paul Jensen. Daniel Jewell. Thomas Johnson. Craig Jones. Tina Cook. Kristen Cole. Brooke Kosmala. Katie Kowalski. Danielle Kroll. Amy Lau. Catherine Leach. Lori LeClaire. Lisa Lee. Darcy Lyons. Heather Lane Manning. Christina Renee Matt. Amber Matson. Becca Manson. Gina Mazzucchelli. Andrea McKee. Kelly McLeod. Carrie Miller. Elizabeth Moore. Amanda Morley. Anver Kazi. Rafi Kazi. Ryan Kelly. Joe Kroll. Ken Cups. James Lawrence. David Lenzian. Rocky Lucas. Ryan Lucy. Willie Loma. Larry Martin. Don McKernan.
Stephanie Mao. Jody Nasser. Jennifer Nichols. Melissa Ogles. Sarah Phillips. Quan Rahim. Kasara Reilly. Carrie Ada Reesner. Victoria Richmond. Laura Rochelo. Amber Podservinsky. Anne Marie Rose. Paul Montbryant. Jason Moskwa. James Myers. Patrick Nagel. Jason Nasser. Evan Nielsen. Richard Oro. Christopher Parks. William Petrie. Ronald Pickering. Stephen Rose. Chadwick Ryan. Stacy Ruby. Jennifer Rush. Carrie Reiniak. April Sanders. Jessica Dawn Sanders. Rebecca Shulsky. Sean Sago. Jennifer Marie Semenko. Danielle Fern Sharp. Denise Shelton. Nicole Maria Cisco. Aaron Skinner. Ryan Silk. Jason D. Smith. Jason W. Smith. Michael Sosha. Jason Stefanski. Emilian Stoika. Skylar Thompson. Martin Toma. Joe Tomanello. Brian Traylor. Jonathan Tucker. James Vanetta, Jessica Smith, Kristen Smoke, Leanne Sweet, Andrea Tassi, Nala Tobiah Jarbo, Danielle Tabo, Tammy Troche, Kristen Trout, Jenny West, Nicole White, Apple Wick, Heather Williams, Jeffrey Van Zant, Michael Walsh, Brian Williams, Ronald Williams, Stephen Wisniewski, Patrick Whitla, Renee Rashan, Kira Williams, Rebecca Worth, Dalila Yang, Pachia Yang, C. Yang, Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the last class of the 20th century and the last class of the second millennium. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 1999. Would the class of 1999 please stand? Members of the Board of Education, Mr. Anchor, Superintendent of Schools, parents, grandparents, guardians, relatives, and friends. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the students of the class of 1999 have been graduated.
Class of 1999, we have arrived. Woo! Today is the day when we get to look the rest of the world straight in the eye and say, watch out, because here we come. And this show, for the last 12 years of agonizing late night studying, those dreaded research projects, and all those math tests, we get a little itty-bitty piece of paper called a diploma. Somehow that just doesn't seem like all that fair of a trade. However, I have a feeling that most of us do not see this diploma as a mere paper document, but rather a window in which can be seen all the memories and all the faces that have touched our lives. It is representation of all the determination and all the perseverance that has gotten us through the years. This paper may have my name printed on it. Well, not this one, but the one I'll get later. But it has my heart, my soul, and all my good memories implanted right into it. I look today, and I'm up here at this podium speaking to my teachers, my peers, all of whom I consider to be my friends. But for the duration of my life, I was afraid I'd never have any real good friends. And now that I've found them, I have to say goodbye. There are so many amazing things that I could talk about, and so many wonderful people to mention. But I thought I'd do something a little different today and thank three very special people to me. When I moved to Hazel Park, I did not have one friend. And I did not want to have anything to do with my new school. But there was this very special, very different girl who would not leave me be. And because of her persistence, I broke free of my protective bubble. Pachia Yang, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you for helping me to help make me the great person that I am today. And if you think I'm going to lose track of you, remember, I'll circle the globe to find you. Twice if you make me. Chris Parks, thank you. For the past 4 years, this guy has always been there to help me out of a bind. Anytime, any place. If I needed something, he would be there. He's a friend I would like to keep forever. And no matter how much I joke around, he can never be replaced. Thank you, Chris, for being one of the best friends I have ever had. This year, I had gotten a little lazy. Then I had the honor and privilege of getting to know a very special young woman, Holly Carr. And if she would, I'd like her to come stand out here in front of you because I want everyone to know who she is. She didn't want to do this. She's going to kill me later. This very intelligent, strong-willed, and exceptionally beautiful young lady is going to make a name for herself. She did something for me this year that I don't think there are enough languages to say thank you in. She kicked my butt. I could not make a mistake around her, and I knew every time that she had one-upped me. And boy, did I have to work hard to even try to compete. But it has helped me to do so well. Holly, I want to thank you for being my role model this year, for bringing out the best in me, and for making sure I stayed that way. Class of 1999, I want you to tell everyone about your friends, or do as I've done and tell your friends about themselves, because you'll never have anyone like them again. And I look out there and I see some tears beginning to fall. But remember, don't cry because this chapter of life is over. Rather smile because it has happened. I'll miss you all, class of 1999. Good luck to you all, my friends.
into the sunlight. We'll hide away all of our secrets, away for you in the darkness. There's no stopping us right now. stopping us right now. We'll fly away into the sunlight. We'll hide away all of our secrets. Away for you in the darkness. There's no stopping us right now. We'll fly away into the sunlight. We'll hide away all of our secrets. Away for you in the darkness. There's no stopping us right now.